Peace and much love, everybody. Peace and
I gotta get up, I gotta get up, yeah, I gotta get up, I gotta get up. I gotta get up, I gotta get up, yeah, I gotta get up, I gotta get up.
peace and love, everybody. Peace and peace and love. Damn. Shit. What's happening, everybody? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Oh, it's a Sunday. I'm gonna call it Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, whatever you want to call it. It's a Sunday, all right? It's a Sunday. And I usually don't do a live feed this time of day, especially on a Sunday. But y'all, I got a lot I want to try to squeeze in this maybe 30 minutes or so of live feed, okay? I was on watching world news last night, and on Friday evening, I was watching this whole thing that's going on with Ukraine, Russia, Donald Trump, and so forth and so on. And y'all already know what Donald Trump is trying to do with the Gaza Strip and all of that. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. And my mind went back to what William Shakespeare had quoted in one of his books. Matter of fact, one of his stage plays. Excuse me. He said the whole world is a stage. And we can already see the stage is being set right before our very eyes. I told y'all months ago that how these global elites are pretty much trying, along with Donald Trump. Matter of fact, they was doing it with Obama under the Bush administration and even under the Biden administration. They're trying, their whole agenda is to incite a third world war. Now, a lot of y'all probably don't know this, that war is profitable. How can war be profitable? You got to think about the weapons complex, the complex weapons industry. You got to think about the global economy, or shall I say, you got to think about the economy on a global level. Okay? War is profitable. Not for us, but for these corporations, these high-tech corporations. And when you have a small country like Iraq, Palestine, and even, along with the Israelis and all that, you got to look at it like this right here. And you got to think. It's these small countries. Now, the way I look at it, what's going on, right? What I see going on, you got Israel trying to pull America into this situation that they got going on over in the Middle East with the Palestinians, right? And it's working. Why do you think Donald Trump is trying to get Ukraine? Because you got to look at it like this, right? These people over in Ukraine are they are the exact same people who are over in Israel. The Khazars, the Ashkenazi, the fake Jews, put it that way. Okay. They're not the chosen people of that land. All right. But enough of that being said, all right. My mind went back to this video that somebody sent me about 2 years ago. They emailed it to me through YouTube. And y'all remember what happened on 9/11, right? Those two planes crashed into the building. And why isn't nobody talking about this? Nobody's mentioning this. What I'm about to show y'all. I mean, y'all, when I tell you, it's going to blow your mind. And y'all going to really understand why William Shakespeare said that the whole world is a stage. Everything that we're seeing unfolded before our eyes is staged. I told y'all, guys like Donald Trump, Elon Musk, Vladimir Putin, all of these people who are in power, they are mere puppets and pawns in a game. And guess what the game is? It's a game of chess with these powerful people who are at the top. And it just so happened that America itself is being thrust right in the middle of it. Why? Because America wants to be that superpower once again. It's a game of, it's a power struggle. But y'all, when I seen this video, man, I was like, what the hell? And y'all, I want y'all to pay close attention. And that's why I say that everything that we're seeing is basically a Masonic ritual that's being played out. Even with the whole Kendrick Lamar situation, if you don't really pay attention and look at the subliminal messages that they're sending out through the power of what they call lesser magic, you will never understand. Okay? See, I'm gonna say this right here before I play this video, right? This is how these Freemasons do. They do everything in symbols and subliminal messages. Okay? That's how they act out or carry out their satanic agenda, through symbolic messages, rituals. Y'all check this out.
Ready to read all these words on this page without making a mistake. Look at the letter at the end and remember the sound it makes. Get ready.
Kite.
Yes, kite. Get ready to read this word the fast way. Get ready.
Kid.
Yes, kid. Sound it out. Get ready.
Kid.
Sound it out. Get ready.
Kid.
What word?
Kid.
Yes, kid. Boys and girls, sound this word out. Get ready.
Seal.
What word?
Seal.
Yes, steel. Read these words the fast way. Get ready.
Play.
Yes, play. Get ready.
I'm gonna say this right here real quick. Now, on the day that these children, I think this was down in Lakeland, Florida. I think this where this was at. This is where George Bush. This is where he was at. Right before, on the very day that those planes hit those Twin Towers. I want y'all to pay close attention.
Must.
Yes, must. Let's read these words the fast way without making a mistake. Get ready.
Kite.
Yes, kite. Get ready.
Kid.
Yes, kit. Get ready.
Seal.
Yes, steel. Get ready.
Plane.
Yes, plane. Get ready.
Must.
Yes, must. Boys and girls, pick your reader up from under your seat. Open your book up to lesson 60 on page 153.
Y'all see how YouTube is picked up with me already. When y'all see this video start buffering like that, that's YouTube messing with me. Yeah, they come on.
Everyone should be on page 153. If the yellow paper is going to bother you, drop it.
Yeah, that's YouTube messing with me, but we're gonna go through with it anyway. We're gonna push. All right, we're gonna push through the video anyway. Let's continue.
Thank you. Everybody touch the title of your story. Fingers under the title. Get ready to read the title, The Fast Way. We're waiting for one member. Thank you. Fingers on the title of the story.
But you know what's so amazing? But you know what's so amazing? How they use these children to carry out this satanic, barbaric ritual. These kids they didn't know what they were doing. But let's continue.
Get ready. Yes, the pet go. Fingers under the first word of the story. Get ready to read the story the fast way. Get ready.
Notice how they made reference to the goat, the pet goat. Y'all already know what the goat represents, y'all. If you're familiar with these Masonic rituals, right? You already know, right? And y'all also know what the goat, the other symbolic meaning of the goat is. When you look at the Baphomet, look at the Baphomet's the statue of the Baphomet. He's pointing up and he's pointing down, as above, so below. And he's got little children around him. The pet goat. In other words, America is the goat. Okay? And it's also symbolic of a goat or a ram or a lamb being sacrificed. America is making a sacrifice. Let's continue.
Go on.
She likes to go running with her pet goat.
Go on.
She plays with her.
Yeah, YouTube is, yes, they tripping.
Let's clean that up. Get ready.
I figured this out like a year ago.
Ready, but with butt. Get ready.
I figured this out a year ago. How
Did something that made the girls get mad.
Go on.
now in the video, these children, I think they're third graders, they're reciting over and over again, plain must hit still. Then towards the end of it now, you have the Secret Service agent. They come in and whisper in Bush's ear about what just happened in New York. Y'all gonna tell me that this is a mere coincidence? Nah, no, look, pay attention to the expression on Bush's face, y'all. Pay attention. And if you watch that conference with what's the president of Ukraine, Zelensky, J.D. Vance, and Donald J. Trump, if y'all really pay attention to the expression on J.D. Vance's face and how they were so dogged, it's like they were trying to bully Ukraine. Now, think about this. Donald J. Trump was a man who was totally against Putin. Why was that? Vladimir Putin was pretty much against this whole, how this whole system is being operated, because he felt like the whole world was coming against him. Now, we've always been taught that Russia was the bad guy, Russia was this and Russia was that, yada, 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 this, and the third. There is a history between Russia and the United States that goes way back before the Cold War, that goes way back before the nuclear war. It goes back to the Civil War and how Russia aided the North in defeating the South. Let that sink in. It was Russia who helped the North win the Civil War. You see, there's a lot of things that we're not being taught in history books, y'all. This is why America, and I'm talking about the southern states of corporate America, because you got to understand this whole thing was about big money back then, okay? While corporate America has a disdain for Russia. This is why the Europeans have such a disdain towards the true Israelites. It's all about who belongs where and what belongs to who. That's what it's all about. But this whole thing with George W. Bush in this whole 9/11 situation, they had to use Saddam Hussein. They had to use Osama bin Laden as scapegoats. They needed a reason. They need a underlying scheme to carry out so they can declare war on the Middle East, Iraq, and Kuwait, and all those countries over there, because it was something that they was after. They was after all of the resources over there. You got to understand that the Bush administration, the Bush family, for that matter, had a lot of money invested in their oil and the gold over there, okay? That's what it was all about. So they had to devise a plan through the act of Congress to incite airstrikes against Saddam Hussein. Then along comes Barack Obama. It was under the Obama administration that Osama bin Laden was taken out. Okay? But let's continue.
Go on.
I'm trying to get it to the part here because my video keeps buffering. And I know, like I said, I know there's YouTube doing this. I know it. I already know. I figured this out like 3 years ago, how YouTube will really they'll slow down your video. Actually, it's pretty much Google doing it, but they'll slow down your videos or whatever, because,
Go on.
they do it because,
Try that again. Get ready.
like I said, these kids are reciting a ritual. They're repeating over and over and over again. Plane must hit still.
Try that again. Go on.
Now, I did see one version of this video. It was in Spanish. They had one that was in Portuguese. But I don't know if this is the original video.
This again. Go on. Let's start from the girl.
See, I know how the enemy operates. I know how they operate. But y'all, guess what? We're gonna keep pushing. We're gonna keep motherfucking pushing. But my whole point of this whole thing is this right here, people. If we don't pay attention to what happened back then, we will never understand what's going on now.
Good job. That was a mouthful. Turn the page. Really good.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Must be sick.
As I just stated, y'all, if we don't go back and really study what went on back then, we will never have an understanding of what's going on now. And some may say, that this is history repeating itself. Some may say that this is Bible prophecy. But y'all, this is years and years and years and years of strategic planning. This is the powers that be. This is their whole plan and plot to stay at the top, to keep you and I in the dark, to keep you and I wondering and guessing what's really going on. Okay? Nothing happened by coincidence. Everything is happening by design, people. Because you think about this right here. If you're not familiar who Alan Greenspan is, right? Alan Greenspan was the head of the Federal Reserve. As soon as George W. Bush got into order, guess who he put on his cabinet, on his team? Who he contacted? Alan Greenspan. And everything that was covered in the media during that time when all of this went on was covered by NBC. Who was a White House correspondent for NBC? Andrea Mitchell. Who is Andrea Mitchell married to? Alan Greenspan. Who owns part of NBC? The Federal Reserve. Y'all connect the dots. Same thing going on now. I'm telling y'all, man, if you really pay attention and really look, if you really peel back the layers, it'll start making sense to you. You'll see like, this is what they're up to. Y'all, I keep telling y'all, it's a game of chess. It's a game of bullying your opponent into making moves that's going to benefit you. And how they're trying to make it like all these other countries are, are angry or at odds with the United States. They're not. Smoke and mirrors, people. They're all in cahoots together. I keep telling y'all, this is how this whole power structure work. They make you think that they're all at war or they're all at odds with each other. That's what they want you to think. But if you dig deep and look below the surface, you will see that they're all in it, but they're all in on it. Along with the media. Oh yeah, along with the media. The media, this is how they push their agenda. But how come they didn't show this?
From the beginning, fingers under the first word, let's go.
But one day a car robber came to the girl's house.
Go on.
He saw her playing in the backyard.
And you know what else I find so odd? Well, I won't say odd, that I know that this is not by coincidence. All of these students, all these kids are black. Think about it now. All of these kids are black. This is at a black elementary school in Florida. That that just make me wonder. I'm like, damn, man, what the hell? I mean, this is not my first time watching this video, but I just had to go back and watch it again. Like, it's a lot of things that I didn't see then that I'm starting to see now. Yeah. And check this out. You got Elon Musk. Watch this. He is now an investigator. Yeah. For Doge. Check this out.
Someone's personal tax returns have nothing to do.
Hold on a second. Let me.
Hey, starting a podcast from your phone is easier than ever. Let me show you how. Download the free
To do with what he says that his department is all about, which is ending wasteful government spending. So anyway, I want you all to take a look and a listen at this report. And of course, I will be right back.
Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, has requested access to the Integrated Data Retrieval System, IDRS, of the Internal Revenue Service, IRS, which contains personal tax information.
Why are they allowing Elon Musk to come in and investigate people's income? Why? Why? Well, the way I see it, y'all, Elon Musk to Donald Trump is like Alan Greenspan was to George W. Bush. Let me say that again. Elon Musk is to Donald J. Trump as Alan Greenspan was to George W. Bush. Oh And the way I see it, y'all, the United States has to protect their investments. They have to protect what they have invested in a lot of these other countries. I want y'all to really, in the next few days, the next few weeks, pay attention what's really going on, people. Stop looking at everything on surface level. Dig deep and really try to get a better understanding. Because I look at it like this. In order, like I keep saying, y'all, in order to understand what's going on now, we have to look at what happened back then. And all of this is basically a continuum of what's been going on for the last hundreds of years. This is a battle of Edom. If you don't know who Edom is, the Edomites, Esau, and Jacob, Israel, the true Israelites, the true people of God. This is an ancient battle going on, people. And you got these imposter Jews living in that land, and Elon Musk is one of them. This, like I said, y'all, this is an ancient battle that's going on. If you read in the book of Revelation how they talk about the kings of the earth give their power to the beast, you're going to have these kings, Russia, Palestine, Ukraine, Israel, Germany, China. They're going to give their power to the beast. Who is the beast? Who is the beast, y'all? Elon motherfucking Musk.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You see, Elon Musk is the spirit of the Antichrist. Some people say Donald Trump is the Antichrist. No, Donald Trump is being influenced under the spirit of the Antichrist. And I told y'all that in my own personal opinion, in a lot of ways, that the Antichrist is not a actual person. It's going to be a system. They're setting up that system as we speak. And y'all know where the headquarters of this whole thing is going to take place? The Gaza Strip.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You see, the Gaza Strip is going to be like another Dubai over in India. It's that's what they're calling all these investors, basically these corporations that's going to invest trillions of dollars in rebuilding the Gaza Strip. And I believe they're going to do they're trying to do the same thing out in California when they start building these smart cities. Hollywood. Starting to make sense to you now? All you got to do, people, is peel back the layers piece by piece. Look at history and look at what's going on now. Do your own research and draw your own conclusions. Don't take my word for it. You see, we have been misled for so long by taking other people's word for it through history, religion, politics. But not knowing in a lot of ways how all of this is pretty much connected, and all of these things, like religion, race, politics, and all of that, it has its dark agenda when it comes to the people who are in power. And that agenda is, to keep us separate, because they figure if we come together on one mind and one accord, we'll figure this whole thing out collectively. Why you think they're coming so hard against the woke community? They want to keep us asleep. Woke people are not pretty much conspiracy theories. They're woke because they recognize the bullshit that's going on. They're paying attention. Woke people are the ones who say, you can't pull that bullshit on me. You feel what I'm saying? Miss me with that bullshit. Hold on, let me go check this thing out. Oh, something y'all telling me ain't. Hold on, this ain't adding up. Why y'all telling me one thing and you shitting out the damn mouth on another? You feel what I'm saying? You telling me one thing, but all I'm seeing is a bunch of bullshit. How T.I. said, you started with some bullshit. How 2025 started with some bullshit. And it's time for us to wake the hell up, people. I'm dead ass serious, man. Because if not, a lot of us are literally going to go to hell in a handbasket. And we're going to be left wondering, damn, why nobody told me? It's been right there in your face the whole time. Well, nobody told me. We've been trying to tell you, but y'all too busy looking. Y'all keep looking up for this sky daddy, this savior to come down and save y'all. Y'all keep looking for, the answer in the sweet by and by. God gonna work it out. Oh, what won't he do it? Oh, God gonna do it. God favored me. He gonna show. No. Understand this right here. When God gave us free will, what is free will, y'all? Free will is common sense.
Oh my God.
And I'm finding out more and more today that common sense is not so common. Why is that? Because people want to, literally keep their heads in the sand and pretend like none of this is going on and pretend like none of this is going to affect them. Donald Trump is proving that to y'all right now. In some way, shape, or form, it's going to affect you more than what you realize, okay? Or more than what we realize. It's going to affect all of us. Starting at the bottom, it's going to affect us. We are the ones that they deemed as bottom feeders. The unworthies. The do-nothings. Y'all, this is a battle of the have and the have-nots. Either you got it, or you ain't. Either you got it, and you're never gonna get it. And I've always said this right here. Those who live under the illusion that money can do everything, you are the ones who are more likely to do anything for money. This is how this whole government system works. Money does everything for them, and they will do anything to keep it. You understand that? Power. We have to start dissecting this whole power structure, y'all. Dissecting in piece by piece. Who's who, how this is connected to this, and how this is affecting this. We have to really, really, really pick the bones. Do you feel what I'm saying? And figure out how this whole thing operates. This whole mechanism operates. And understand, that the 5% who are at the top controls the 95%. And understand this 5% that's controlling the 95% are very, very powerful people who has influence in every major aspect of our lives. I'm talking about our educational system, our judicial system, our economic system, our religious system. They have influence. They have the power. They have power. It's the power of the pen to influence presidents, congressmen, senators, governors, popes. You feel what I'm saying? They have this power. And these are the people who sit in corporate America, corporations. Need I say more? Need I say more, y'all? These are the people who are so powerful, man. And y'all, man, and like I just stated, man, this is going to affect a lot of us in ways that we don't even realize it. We want to keep playing the game of they ain't got nothing to do with me, or they ain't got nothing. Oh yeah, it does. If you stop and think about it, it has a lot to do with us in more ways than we realize. If you continue to lay down, you're going to stay down. Because I've said it many times before, and I feel like I can't say it enough. If you don't stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. Let me say that again. If you don't stand up and speak up for nothing, you will fall for anything. I'm just one voice, y'all. I'm speaking my mind right now. That's why a lot of my shit don't get a lot of views. It don't get a lot of comments because I don't fall in that. I go against the grain. I don't go with the grain. I don't go with the flow of the norm. I don't go with the flow of the politically correct. I consider myself as being a part of the woke society because I'm seeing the bullshit in front of my face. You know what I'm saying? My grandma used to say, "Hey, where's it coming from? The horse's mouth or the horse's ass?" It's coming from the horse's ass. It's a bunch of shit, and I smell it. If you don't smell, I mean, come on, man. It don't take a genius to figure this whole thing out. It don't. It don't. Y'all, I'm going to end this live stream by saying peace and much love, and I'm out. I got things to do. It's a Sunday. It's a beautiful day outside. It's a little cold out there, but hey, it's a beautiful day. Either way, it's a beautiful day. Y'all, it's your boy, the Big Ice, the man behind the mic, saying peace and much love, and I'm out.